Welcome back to number one podcast in the Middle East. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Limited Team.
What's up? What's up? What's up, guys?
Hello. What's up?
How's everything, guys?
All good, bro. All good.
Guys,
Amazing.
we always do this. We go from the start. Tell us, how did Limited start, guys? From the start.
So first we started. Alex started it by himself. Actually, he started it at the beginning, and then he asked me to join him. He needed some help, so we were like, let's do it together. We started off with manufacture in Turkey. We didn't like it, so we had to find a new one. We had to find a different manufacturer. So it all started, we just wanted to do something different. We didn't want to just stay on, like everyone, they come from school, they just come back, study. We wanted to do something different. We wanted to do something else. So we decided to do a clothing brand, and now we're working our way up.
Why clothing brand?
Because it's now trendy. Most of it, like, we wanted to do something that's trending right now. So hoodies, sweatpants, shirts, and all that. Everyone wears sweatpants, shirts, hoodies, and everything. So I felt like it was maybe the best move for us. And
Yeah, but it's not. It's very competitive, is it not?
It is competitive.
So what made you guys different, or think how can you guys beat the market?
Yeah, so we had to come up with some new ideas. Akid, we're gonna do something different from all the brands. Like, why would someone buy from us, not from another brand, if it's the same thing? So first of all, we check the markets. What's our targeted audience? What do we like to wear? And we decided, like the simple design and we mixed simple and graphic designs, and we just did a few trials. At the end, we came up with those designs, and now we're working on new designs.
And this is your first drop, right?
Yeah.
But
And
before we get to that,
Yeah.
that was around a year ago.
9 months, yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Around how old were you when you first started? You were like 15.
Yeah, we were
15.
15, yeah.
So you're very young. At 15, you want to start these things. So you obviously, what were people telling you when you wanted to do this? Were your parents worried about school, or that this can affect it? And how do you guys manage school and business, especially
So-
at that young age?
There was definitely people telling us, you guys are too young, it's not going to work, you have no experience and all that. But we just put it aside. We wanted to do what we had to do. We went in on all in on it. So that's what we're doing. We're not listening to anyone that's telling us, oh, you're too young, no experience, blah, blah, blah. So now the people that said that are realizing, like, damn, okay, this might actually work for them. So that's something good. And our parents are very supportive. At first, they were a bit skeptical about it, but they were always
imagine.
like, yeah.
How do you manage it? How do you manage running the business, the clothing brand, and
Like, in all honestly, for the people watching, like, are you taking school as
course,
serious,
of course.
or did the performance in
Like-
school drop off after doing the business?
Honestly, we're trying to focus as much as we can in school, and like we're trying to use the time. Anyways, we're gonna go from 8 to 5 to school. So we're like, let's just focus in the classes, use the breaks to study, so we can have our own time for our own personal life, working on the brand, doing things like that. So we didn't let go of school. We're still working on school, but we're trying to use the school time as much as possible, like using it to our advantage. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Do you guys have a schedule?
Yeah, we have our own schedule. So anything that has to do with school, we do it in school. We try to finish it as much as we can in school. And then we sacrifice maybe like an hour after school to finish whatever we didn't get to finish at school. And then everything after that is just focused on work.
What were some of the first problems you guys faced in the clothing brand that maybe you weren't expecting?
Probably the manufacturers, yeah. It took so long to get the sample, and there were so many things. Like, we started, it wasn't the manufacturer we chose. We did a few trials, all of them were unprofessional. And then we came up, we found the perfect one, and then that's when everything started to go uphill. But before that, the most annoying thing ever, man. We had to do every single detail, every single stitching. We had to explain everything.
It's the details, bro. It's
Yeah,
hard.
it
bro.
is.
Everything, yeah.
When you-
But it's worth it. It's worth
Yeah,
it.
it is
I can
100%,
say it's
yeah.
worth it.
When you go through these problems, what helps you or makes you that you can overcome it? What motivates you or makes you say, okay, no, I'm gonna keep going?
Honestly, there was multiple people like that we know that also started clothing brands, and they all just wanted to do it. Okay, they got money, khalas, they just stopped. For us, that was maybe phase 1. So after you overcome that phase, like, khalas, okay, you know what, you can continue it, you can keep going. Like, we don't need to stop now. what's the point? We want to continue it, and let's see where it takes us. You know, we're not gonna just stop just randomly. We wanna keep on growing the brand.
Yeah, I was about
Long
to say,
term, yeah.
do you envision like ever selling the company at some point just for quick cash or
Like
to?
the main reason we started it wasn't for the money. It was just for the experience, for us to learn more about the business life. And so it wasn't, yeah, our mindset wasn't, you know, if we're not making money, we're going to stop. It's just, we're learning. Even if it doesn't work, we're learning. Instead of learning when we're 30, 25, starting our business, we started it now because we have time. And we're using it to our advantage instead of waiting and not doing anything. Just
When
cool.
you guys planning on doing your next drop?
Right now in December, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, in December
Yeah.
we're working on our sweatshirts.
exciting, huh?
Yeah, it is. It's so nice.
Called Unfiltered.
Yeah. You can use code unfiltered 10 for 10% off in
Yeah.
the next drop.
Yeah.
December, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And you guys, just for like people watching sake, you guys do it per drop, no?
Yes.
Yes.
So the drop
Honestly,
sells
no.
out. That's it.
So
Yeah.
talk about it. So talk about this drop, how it works, how it's limited, literally limited.
Literally limited.
So us, what we do, our marketing strategy, is so we produce a bunch of clothes. Let's say around 200 pieces, and we have an audience that is around, let's say, 10,000 people. Okay, so what we want to do is on our job, that only the first 200 people will get to buy those clothes. Like will get the chance to buy the clothes. You know, for example, the Coldplay tickets, how they were so limited. There was, and people like unique. So if they can get those 200 pieces, that would be amazing. You
and
know,
I'm imagining you guys want people to start reselling them at higher ticket prices.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the goal.
in a few.
That'd be amazing, no?
Yeah, in a
but-
few years, imagine you got the first piece and like no one has this piece, only
Yeah.
like 200 in the world. And maybe we were thinking about doing like literally one item that we're going to give away.
Yeah.
This item itself, it's going to go up. The price of it, the demand for this piece is going to be incredible if the brand grows and grows and grows and keep on growing like it's doing now.
So just to be clear, like the blue or like navy hoodie
Yeah.
you're wearing right now will never be dropped again.
No,
It's
No.
once.
No.
Okay, but
maybe the color, but the design never.
yeah,
Yeah,
that,
okay.
Yeah.
that's specific.
Yeah.
Let's say, are you sure, or how do you think you're gonna keep that mentality? Let's say in the future,
No, if you
there's
have-
literally a lot of demand, literally on that piece, or specifically, sorry, on that piece. You don't think that you might want to redrop it, or
honestly, it depends. It really depends on how the demand is. That's first, and maybe a giveaway or something like that. But bringing back the whole drop is
No
definitely not.
It's like the Fortnite skins. You know the Fortnite skins before?
even when
Like
they
you'll be
post
like
it back,
the
it's
renegade.
different.
I don't know what's
Yeah,
it called.
it's like it's just like a one-time thing. You know, it has to be rare. It has to be. That's our goal. That's what we want. That's why it's called.
What's the most stressful thing you guys have been running the clothing brand or running limited?
Honestly, it's mostly between the sales and manufacturers.
Manufacturers, huh?
Yeah,
I can imagine
manufacturers.
there's so much detail
It is.
Yeah.
It
that
is.
goes into like, and probably picking your first design since it's your first drop,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah,
So
it's really hard because
And-
so many they don't like some of the manufacturers. They really don't understand what you want. So you have to be very clear with them. You have to be very precise with them, and that's it takes a lot of time to really do that.
I can imagine drop by drop it gets better, no? 'Cause
It
you're
does.
like,
Yeah,
okay, I know
yeah.
what to do. here.
Exactly, exactly. Now we know what to do. Just the first drop was a bit,
True.
you know.
The first drop is the hardest one in
It's
every
the hardest,
business
exactly.
you do.
Come on.
Like the beginning is the hardest. You just
And
have to
then-
push through it, and then after that, it gets easier and easier. And another thing to mention is that we divided the clothing brand into two parts. The first part was to get the clothes done, to do like all the details for how we're gonna do it, what we're gonna do, and to get the clothes finalized with the design and everything. And then the second part is the sales. People don't focus as much on the sales. Once you have the clothes done, it's not gonna sell itself. You have to do a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah.
marketing. You have to
Marketing.
make dance for.
Speaking of marketing, what's your main marketing strategy?
What we said. So the 200 pieces.
Okay,
That's
okay,
basically
okay.
our big
Okay.
marketing strategy. You know, the audience of 10,000, 200 pieces. And that's it.
I want to bring it up. We not long ago, I think. What was it like?
A few months ago.
August,
Yeah.
September. We were at a
The
pop-up,
pop-up, yeah.
one of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
pop-ups,
yes.
yeah, and that was crazy. Tell me about that. Why
It was a very
and
nice
when there?
experience.
Yeah, why there?
So us, we did the pop-up to gain exposure mostly. So
Obviously, yeah.
what we did was we found a venue, and it was very good. It was
Yeah, it was
very
nice,
nice.
yeah,
They
yeah.
had like the art and all that, and we found like a perfect setup for our clothes. It was really good, and we just wanted to invite people, you know, see who could come, who could, you know, see the support where it's coming from. and just mostly to gain exposure, get videos, get pictures, and all
And
that.
it worked.
It did. It really did.
100%
Yeah, it really did.
A lot of people were there.
Yeah,
Are
exactly.
we expecting more pop-ups?
Of course, we're not gonna say every drop there's gonna be a pop up, but maybe every other drop, or we're gonna try as much as we can to make pop ups.
Are we expecting soon, when things are going great, a limited store?
I don't.
Like, yeah.
We
wanna
were
open
thinking about it, but maybe in the near
That needs
future.
lot of
that's
capital.
That's when.
Yeah.
That's like when you made it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like that you need capital for that.
We want to expand the collection, like little by little. If we
Yeah.
have a bigger audience, we can do more items. When we have enough items and enough pieces, because we're not doing as many pieces, we need more items.
So, Are you guys doing like only 2 drops a year, or is that just because it's a starting year, like to go? There's no limit.
Seasonal.
Seasonal, huh?
So winter, summer, spring, maybe those are the type of.
Because I
drops
feel like
we're
the
going
more you obviously it's the more clothing you introduce, the more collections you have, the more you have a wide variety of selling points.
But
And
us,
Exactly.
we're trying to get to a point where we can do a drop every month. At the beginning of the month, they know on the 1st of October a new drop from Limited.
That's high
On the
production.
1st
It
of
is,
September.
yeah.
So you guys
another drop.
as well don't only do hoodies and stuff. There's obviously the
Yeah, and
The
we're
stuff
swa-
isn't
swa-
yet
No.
out, right?
Now we're
the
this
cap
drop.
doesn't sell.
It's in this drop. Like now,
Oh,
we're,
oh,
Yeah,
oh,
we're gonna launch it in December.
What do you guys? Can you guys speak about what's coming like new in the? The next drop?
Right now, we're working on sweatshirts, and then after that, we're gonna start with the summer drop, and see. We are looking at different things, like different types of clothing, different types of designs.
And we don't want to specify exactly
Exactly.
what the items are, but
Yeah.
we're doing something
Like,
nice.
could
we
we
want
expect limited, for example, in sports clothing or in
everything.
other clothing?
You can expect
Exactly, you can expect anything.
Yeah?
It could be anything. We never know.
You guys don't want to just stick to like casual wear. Would you guys widen up to like maybe something more athletics, something more other than cozy homeware? Is that even a thing to consider?
We're starting to do studies of who the audience are for other brand.
Okay.
We're checking if the audience likes sportswear, we're gonna do sportswear. If the audience like
what is the audience? Do you guys know?
It's mostly between the ages of I don't know. Let's say 18 to 30. We like to like widen up our audience, but for now I think it's between the ages of 18 and maybe let's say 28, 29,
good.
30, like
That's
around
wide,
that. Yeah.
That's
So
wide.
we're trying to just expand it as much as we can. No
up?
age limit or anything.
What's up?
no, you made me laugh.
No, but yeah, something I want to talk about. Obviously, it is what you said, kind of trendy. A lot of people who are young, they tell their friend, "Yo, let's open a business," and for 90% of that, it doesn't work, or it's just
Yeah.
something out of hype.
Yeah.
So I want to know, what does Ryan manage in this business? What does Alex manage, and how do you guys communicate together? Because I've noticed when I ask a question, you tell him to answer this, he tells you to answer that. So I want to know what the communication went through. You guys were obviously friends for years before you even did this business. How did this business affect the friendship now and after? What do you think?
So Alex is focused mostly on the financial of the finance of the brand. I'm mostly focused on the marketing, social media, and the strategies to make the brand grow even more and expand. The communication, I feel like we have a very good relationship
Yeah.
between each other. We never had really any big arguments or anything between us.
Never fought?
We never really fought. Maybe there was some small arguments about I don't know if I really like this, but we always came to an agreement, no matter what it was. So the communication was amazing, and our relationship has been stronger than ever. It's never gonna be like. Since we started this business, our relationship has just been getting better and better. We're seeing each other every week, every Friday. We sacrifice that day to work. It's
Every
perfect.
Friday?
Every Friday.
Explain
The
that.
whole day.
So the whole day, so we come back, we finish school, we come back, or he comes to mine, or I go to his. We just work. We
For
finish.
example, today's Friday. So like, how does your day look like today?
Usually,
Today was an exception because we had the
Okay,
podcast.
okay.
But usually, what we do is we sacrifice. Let's say we need to talk to the manufacturer. We need to arrange some things. Let's say that's one. Post on social media. That's another thing. There's a different. There's more. Like there's always something you can do to make the brand better.
Yeah, obviously it's
Yeah.
It's a huge. It's a huge.
So you obviously have worldwide shipping, that's right?
Yep.
Worldwide shipping, but you have a warehouse here and in Lebanon.
yes.
Tell us about the Lebanese market.
So basically, now we're getting a few sales in Lebanon. We're starting to, because since it's our home country and the brand it's based in the UAE, but since we're Lebanese, so we want to open a big market in Lebanon. and the December drop is gonna be based in Lebanon. It's gonna be mostly like all the clients are gonna be Lebanese.
Yeah.
We're starting to open a few stores there, like it's not physical stores, but we have a few warehouses, 2 or 3 now that
And
we're
you're
working
just
on.
like dropping
Yeah,
items here.
we're
and
putting
there and
items
here.
here. So whenever there's an order directly, it gets shipped
I mean
in.
that gives you exposure, no? Like
Yeah,
it does.
you're all over the place in
Of course.
a couple of warehouses. Yeah.
Yeah, we want to move from country to country to country, and while like we're still in the UAE, but we're moving to Lebanon now. We have Lebanon and UAE, and then we move Saudi. We have Lebanon, Saudi, UAE.
So before a decision like that comes, like Saudi or Lebanon,
Yeah.
do you guys do
Research.
or
Of course.
is there demand?
Of course. We have to see how much the people in this country. For example, now we're looking at Egypt and Saudi and Canada. Those are the top 3 that we're trying to expand to. We saw that in Egypt, for example, there is a big demand because there's so many people. There's
Yeah,
like
it's
everyone knows each other, and they
100
all
million.
yeah.
Exactly.
And like you check any Insta pages of the people from the Egyptians, you'll see they have so many followers because they all know each other.
Yeah.
Like their neighborhood is like maybe 1
Mutuals.
million people. They have so many people, so there's so much demand.
What's
More people, more-
what's one thing you guys wish someone told you when you guys were starting up, especially about the market, clothing brands?
It's very competitive. It's very competitive, and that we had to, like,
Did you expect
people always look for uniqueness.
Did you expect it to be competitive?
We knew it,
We knew it was going to be competitive,
Not as
but
much.
not as much.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
not to
as
that
much.
point.
But
It
we
was-
realized that marketing is key. You have to focus a lot on sales. Like when we opened our marketing, we started getting a lot of sales. Every day we get.
Yeah.
I can imagine a lot of your friends tell you, "Oh, let me have a hoodie."
Yeah, can I have?
How do you deal with friends like that?
So I always said that I was against giving people free hoodies or whatever, even like family, close friends, whatever it is. I was always against giving, just pieces for free because it's a business at the end of the day. If they want to support you, they can. They can get it by buying a hoodie, by buying a T-shirt, whatever it is, as anything. So I was always against just, okay, yeah, you can have it for free, do whatever you want with it. No, if you want to buy it, buy it. If you don't. We want to sell it. We don't want to just sell it because it's our brand. We want to sell it because they actually like it. They can actually buy it. It's not.
Yeah,
it's
and
not
plus,
just
in
like-
any business you open, there's always a few pieces that you have to give away. We have some of the pieces we didn't include them in our profits. We knew that those pieces are going for marketing purposes.
Yeah.
Like we have to give a few family members that get you many clients, a few friends that get you many clients. We don't see
Like
it
an
as a
ideal
gift.
one.
We see it as an investment. We're investing. We're giving them the clothes, but they're getting us many orders.
It's like a part of the expense.
Yeah. You have to start like that.
Yeah, true.
Have you guys ever had like a bad customer interaction?
Bad customer
To
interaction.
be honest, everyone that got the clothes, they really appreciated. They sent us like
Yeah?
many people, like our friends and all. They got the clothes. They sent us videos like, "Oh, my friends love the hoodie. My school they wanna get. My uni they wanna get."
What do you
But
guys?
there is,
Yeah, I was about to
yeah, exactly. There is a few people like they tell us, like we tell them, be honest with us. If there is anything wrong, just tell us this is wrong, for example.
Especially first
and then exactly. And the first drop we'll know, this is wrong. So next drop we'll fix that. Like for example, if it was in the pants, mostly the pants, there was a few complaints about it, but the things we focused on the most was the hoodie and the shirt. We got many good reviews. Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
And we knew the
No,
reviews
they-
that we were gonna get
yeah,
on
they're
the.
No,
good.
it's amazing that as owners, you guys listen to what people are saying.
Yeah, of course, customers is always right.
Yeah, you're
always
not saying
right.
that all.
You think
all
so?
this and that.
They're always right.
Yeah, I
Because
think so
they're
too.
the ones
Because
buying from
exactly,
you.
they're the
Because
ones
without the
buying from
customers,
you.
you don't have sales. Without sales, you don't have a business.
So I would always
do you
That's a good way to
put the
put it.
customer
What do you say?
first.
I feel like yeah, but like
But because I feel like Omar, to be honest, I've spoken on his side, he's more in the service field or service industry.
Yeah.
So in that, there's a little more complication. But in
Yeah.
a product, if a customer is selling you this and that,
you're right. It's
means
the
probably
product.
he's not gonna buy it again.
Yeah, as he said, as I said, no. In the product, I've never launched a product business, and it's not as totally different, but it's probably going to be a bit different than what having a service. And we have at least worked in service businesses most of our life, and I think it's a bit more complicated when it comes down to the customer because. Bear in mind, the product, you're just delivering it to the guy and khalas, he had it done. Service, no. Service is a kind of come and go,
True,
go.
yeah.
Customers like service. So much going back and forward to the point where like, okay, is he right? Or am I doing something wrong? Or is he
True.
doing something wrong?
I get your point, but like if he's buying a service off you and he tells you, for example, in your service you have to upgrade the quality of the people.
What if the quality is right?
You'll see it's not, you don't go based on one client, you go based on the like you have many clients. If all of them are saying, this, like let's say the service isn't good, then you have to look, you have to recheck, maybe Anjad, what the people are saying is true, the service isn't good, so you'll do a double check and you'll see maybe they were right.
I mean, yeah, definitely. You cannot ignore it.
Like,
We never ignore the customer's
Yeah.
feedback. It's always considered. But yeah, I guess to say
Like, somebody won't come to you and say, your service is bad if it wasn't bad, unless there is a few haters. But if many people are saying the same thing,
Then
then you have to
Yeah,
check
you
it
have to
again.
check it again.
something's up, huh?
Something's wrong, yeah.
Obviously, it gets very stressful, as we can see from
Yeah.
managing
Yeah.
limited. What are some things you like to do outside of business that keep your mind off it?
Okay, we have a few small businesses since we were kids. Like
No, I'm not saying businesses yet. Like I'm saying for you.
Like-
I know you do boxing.
okay, I thought
yeah,
you
yeah,
mean
yeah.
like how did we build up
We'll
the brand
we'll talk
without
about that as
getting
well.
the help of our parents. Okay, anyways, me, I'm into, like, of course, fitness, gym, boxing. I like to do things outside of the business and school, always to focus on your mental and physical health, like both of them. And
I come back home. I finish that one hour of
Yeah.
work from school. Then I'd rather go to the gym than just stay home and do nothing. I go to the gym. I sit with my family, my friends. I see them almost every week. So yeah, that's it. That's just
So
what I
that's
like. And
very,
also
like-
playing basketball is a small hobby
Yes.
for me as
the
well.
best thing is to learn. Keep on learning. Like,
Exactly.
use these
Yeah.
ages to learn. Just learn.
You
Whatever
guys-
you can learn.
You guys feel like the best way of like learning is experience.
Of course.
Definitely, yeah.
Has that like come across in the business?
Of
Experience
course.
is very important,
Yeah,
no matter
because
what it is.
I can imagine, imagine you have a company owner of a clothing brand
Yeah.
that provides just as much quality as you guys, the same everything. However, 15 years of experience, zero.
Versus years.
Yeah,
It's gonna be some difference, huh?
obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
Experience is a very like big thing for us. Like this, the main reason why we did this is to gain experience. It's very good for uni. It's very good for whatever you want to do later on. It helps you know what you're gonna do in your future.
I know you guys said. Okay, I want to go back to this. It came in my head. I know you guys said that the whole point of limited initially was not to make money and not to raise a lot of money, but you can't like you
Money
you
comes
have to
with
you have to be
money
honest with
comes
me. You have to
with it,
be honest
yeah.
with me, yeah. Since money entered your friendship, does that change anything? And have you guys ever like
Nothing.
had a plan? Be like, money.
Nope, literally nothing. Nothing changed how our relationship was since we started this brand. The money didn't change anything. He has his part, I have my part. That's it.
But the only thing that changes is like when you start to make your own money, you realize, money, it just doesn't grow on trees. You know the value
Yeah,
of money.
really,
You
the
won't go
value
and
is, huh?
spending like thousands and thousands on something random like you used to do before.
Yeah.
We like know, for
learn.
us to do this 1,000 or take from our parents 1,000, they had to do the same thing. They had to work for the money. It's not just
Yeah. It's when you
You learn
make
the value
your
of
own
money.
money. When
Yeah.
you make
Yeah.
your own money, you're like, okay, instead of spending it on something stupid,
Let's just
you would be like,
reinvest,
okay,
let's-
let me look at this and be like, okay, let me spend it on something better. Maybe if I need
Exactly.
it, do I need it?
That's so.
Yeah, making your own money makes you realize the value.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
Really. Instead of taking it from someone else.
Exactly.
I want to go back to a point you
The-
mentioned. The importance of mental health. Not a lot of people talk about that, and most of them ignore it. How do you keep your mental health straight? Is it through religion or personally?
So first of all, both of us, I think you guys as well,
Yeah.
you focus a lot on religion.
Yeah.
So religion is always something that you have to prioritize and keep on working on. You have to keep on praying. You have to keep on learning, because a lot of wisdom comes from religion as well. but also you have to focus on, like, in this world you have to know, like, personally I'm learning about financial literacy. It's like basically all the finances about the world. You have to, that's what my career path like asks for me to learn about. I have to learn about that part. He learns about he reads, I think you read a few books.
Some books that I read, I'm mostly focused on religion when it comes to mental health. When it comes to mental health, all I think for me is just having this
How has religion helped you guys?
helped us really focus on helping us envision, helping us push through it, because we had this time, we had like a small part where the sales weren't going as well, and there was like this small feeling in us, what if we just stop it here right now, but
Yeah.
we never gave up. We kept praying, we kept going
to believe.
forward. Exactly, you have to believe.
You have to
Yeah.
wait.
You feel the
You need
presence
to have
of God.
faith.
and
You
it
need to have
also
faith.
affects your choices in life. Like when you go based on earthly choices, you'll maybe you do some sinful things, some bad things. But when you go, you have the knowledge that God gave you. You'll start thinking and rethinking the choices that you do in life. You always try to do the better choice, even if it's not everything is. It's not all about money. Like you think about other people's. You think about.
I feel like yeah. I say this. I say that. I think you guys have heard me say this. I've always say this. I don't understand people who don't like who do all this hard shit and then be like, okay, I don't believe in God.
I get
Yeah.
what you mean.
Like I don't know, because like I feel like with what's happening with studying, and we're only what 16, 17,
Yeah.
18, or we're young, yeah. I never understood how people can just like not rely on someone that has a greater power.
Exactly.
You know,
True. Like
because I feel like within all this stress, all that, there has to be something that's gonna be like, okay, there is something precious or something amazing about waiting, or something about being patient into this, putting
Of
time.
course.
So you said in Limited when you first started, there's a lot of people who were doubtful and stuff like that. Even your parents weren't too sure. Of course, they supported you,
Yeah.
but they just business-wise. What are they saying now? And what are you saying now? Did you expect to reach this far?
Honestly,
Very
I'm proud of we're proud of ourselves, of course, seeing how we came from this January, seeing where we are right now in November. It was a very big leap. It was a very big jump. Like we progressed a lot in ourselves as well. So our parents have, like for example, our parents have been seeing us working and going on interviews, you know, on TV.
Yeah.
So once they've been seeing actually like that we're gaining exposure, and people are actually trying to starting to realize that, okay, you know, we're actually doing something. So then our parents now, they're more proud of us, obviously. Our friends have been seeing their mind shifted a bit. They've been seeing that, okay, yeah, maybe they actually do have something that's gonna happen in the future. So yeah, that's mostly
Did you
it.
guys have any doubters in the start?
We did.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot. There's
Yeah?
so many.
Like
there was
everyone
so many.
doubted, like, you know, what's this dumb idea? They're not gonna get anywhere. They're
There's a
just
lot
kids.
of competitor brands.
Yeah,
There's a lot
there's-
of competitors.
it's
But
like-
now they're
Stupid.
seeing what's happening to the
Yeah.
brand, how it's evolving.
How did you guys just ignore it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just put it
خلاص,
aside.
we knew that we want to do it. We're gonna do it to the max. We're not gonna listen to people pulling us back.
Yeah.
So just do it. What happens if I fail? I fail, but I learned. So
Yeah.
I'm still up.
That's the
If
mentality.
they didn't try, they didn't fail, but they didn't learn anything.
Yeah.
That's
We
the
had this
mentality.
small group of friends where they were very, very supportive
Yeah, very
of us.
supportive.
And then there's also like a bit outside of that, you know, there's also people that's saying, you guys don't have experience, you guys are too young, bro. Like, what are you guys doing? What is this? Trying to escape the matrix type of thing, you know? So
Yeah, we felt
it was tough.
especially at this age, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with everything going around. I mean, we experienced this shit. It's
Yeah.
come to
Yeah.
us a million
Everyone.
times. It's just, as you said, that mentality is perfect. Like, you just have to not care and believe that, okay, what the hell happens if this doesn't work out? I learn. No,
Yeah.
who cares?
No, yeah.
Exactly.
I'm gonna live to 17. I might as well spend the year on doing something right.
Exactly.
You know, it's like
What
And
other
plus,
fields?
it's not like both of us accomplished something nice. It's not, you know, we didn't fail.
yeah.
Like, we didn't
Yeah.
fail. We learned, and plus we succeeded. Yani, if somebody didn't try, he wouldn't have known if he'd succeed or he'd fail, or he wouldn't. Like, it doesn't make sense for you not to do anything.
What other fields are you guys in, or do you guys have any business outside? We know about the party.
Like, since we're kids, like since we were young, like 2 years, 3 years ago, we used to, like, we always had the mentality of doing, like, making our own money, and we use that money to reinvest. And like even if it's a small idea, we used to sell. Remember the bracelets?
Yeah, there was some bracelets. I think I can say this. It's bracelets written "I love boobies" on it. Okay.
Yeah, okay, you can say it.
Yeah. So every I posted it once on my story, and people were just like flooding on my like it was so random. I bought like a bunch, like a pack of maybe 50. It sold in maybe like a week. There was
lying.
people just texting me, bro, please let me get one, bro, please
Just
let me get one.
random bracelet, and we ordered more, and
Exactly,
then we sold more.
exactly. It was
was-
so
it was so-
random.
And it was
Just hustler
nice.
mentality.
Exactly. That really like
Just
you know, that really made us think like, damn, okay, maybe we can. I don't know. It was just like a small push
I
for
know,
us.
I know,
You know,
yeah,
it was
of
just
course.
something like okay, maybe we can actually find something
What
to.
about your events?
we did a few parties as well. That we used that money to reinvest into the brand instead of spending it on like stupid shit. Can we?
Stupid shit.
Yeah, stupid shit.
Okay.
Yeah, and we have a few other businesses like we're working on, but we can't really say what we're doing. But we're also trying to learn, like in every sector we're trying to do something.
Yeah.
We're trying to get more knowledge about what we like, about what really we enjoy doing, and so in 10 years we're gonna know like the one we enjoyed the most was doing the brand. The one we enjoyed the most was.
You know, I don't know why I always deep this. I mean, like Alex, we did grow up together, but I
Yeah.
definitely we grew up with
Right,
Ryan, and like what we have videos of us who literally like
Yeah.
can't walk almost. I always think, how the hell did we get here? Like, you know, you guys are on our podcast, we are with you. You guys have a clothing brand.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy to me how like everything shifts just from like mindsets.
Yeah.
And
It's,
plus-
How old are you guys again?
right now 16, but we
16,
started this
16.
when you were around like 15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So now, so when did it start? 16. So last year, 1 month.
50. Yeah. It was at the beginning.
I think
It was
yeah.
like by the end of summer. By the end
Yeah.
of summer. Or
Crazy.
like we got the idea at the beginning and then we worked a bit and then at the end of summer we like actually started trying with the manufacturers and all.
Yeah.
So
It
now
was in Turkey.
what should we expect from the limited team or from Ryan and Alex in the future?
What's next?
Just expect big. Expect
Yeah?
big. Yeah, expect
Yeah.
big. We're working as much as we can on new drops, new designs, everything. Just expect as much as you can.
Expect this. It won't end now.
It's not
gonna
never
keep
gonna
on going.
end. It's
Yeah.
we're gonna
gonna
push
keep on.
ourselves through.
That's it.
Just finish what we started. You know.
Stay tuned then.
So come on, guys, give it up for the Dermot team. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Very good.
Thank you.